Hello friends, there are about 21 departments in the pharmaceutical industry. Out of that, out of those 21 departments, one department in IPR department, intellectual property right departments. You know, what is intellectual property? Intellectual property refers to any creation which is due to human intellect. It is the creation of human mind. So whatever intellectual property is created by the inventor, IPR provides the protection for his or her creations. Intellectual property provides the protection to the inventor for his scientific work, any artistic work, or any new thing which he or she has invented with his own intellect or human mind. So there are many types of the intellectual property rights: patent, trademark, trade secrets, geographical indicators are intellectual property rights. What is intellectual property provide to the creator or inventor? This property or intellectual property rights prevent any creation or original work of the inventor from being used, sold, or recreated without the permission of the intellectual property holders. A patent holder gets the right to commercialize its new inventions or any work which he or she has done. So, intellectual property rights provide the creator or inventor of the original work to commercialize that patent. The inventor can sell, buy, or give license to use of his inventions to any other person or party with mutual agreement. This intellectual property is very important in the pharmaceutical industries. Due to this intellectual property rights, the company which has invented any new molecule or new product get benefited. That while doing the inventions or new research or inventing any molecules, there are huge expenses are done by the industries for its research work, for its clinical trials, and all the procedures. So due to intellectual property rights, they get benefited commercially, and they are able to get all the expenses which they have done back. Another department is regulatory affairs department. If you want to sell any product, any pharmaceutical product to any of the country in the world, so you cannot sell it directly in that country. First, you will have to take the permission from the regulatory authority of that country. So if you want to sell any product in any country, for example US, you want to sell your product, any tablet and capsules or any formulation, so you cannot sell directly that product to the US market. So what is the regulatory authority of the US market? That is US FDA. So you will have to file your product in that country. That regulatory authority will review your product, will audit your facility, and after that you will get the permission to sell that product in that country. So what is the role of the regulatory affairs department? So regulatory affairs department is the department which communicate between our Indian company and US regulatory authority. They submit the documents to the regulatory authority, and these details are compiled in one format. That format is called the dossier for US market, and for marketing authorization application for the Europe market. So dossier is filed in that country. That dossier is reviewed by the country. There are different procedures and types of the applications by which the product is filed in that country. So regulatory affairs professionals are the people who review all the documents, who do the compilation of those documents of that dossier, and they communicate with the regulatory authority. They communicate after filing the dossier for any product. They communicate for any changes is performed in that product, maybe in the change in the procedure, change in the packing, change in the manufacturing procedures or anything. So this was the regulatory affairs department. Now I will tell you about the research and development department. Research and development name itself tells that this department is involved in the research and innovation. Research and development. Research and development is responsible for developing the manufacturing process to manufacture the intended product. By doing the research and different experiments, R&D develops the manufacturing process which is unique and which is not infringing any patent of any other organization. So research and development department is involved in the new inventions and developing the manufacturing process. Another department is analytical development department, ADL. This department is responsible for developing the new methods for the raw material, excipients, formulations or APIs. So in this department, new methods are developed. Now another department is technology transfer department. This technology transfer department is the department which is responsible for taking the process from development to commercialization. So any product is developed in the R&D. So you cannot use this method directly to scale up or commercialize any product. So for that the company has to go from different stages. So this is the department which takes the procedure from development to commercialization. Another department is warehouse. Warehouse is very important department in the pharmaceutical industry, which is responsible for all incoming goods including packing, labeling and raw material. So in warehouse, good warehousing practices and good distribution practices are followed by the warehouse. So next department is quality control department. Quality control department is responsible for the testing of the material, testing of the samples, testing of the API or testing of the formulations. Next department is stability department. You know, whatever medicines you take, those medicines have expiry date or shelf life period in the of the material in the pharmaceutical industry. So stability department is the department which study the effects of the temperature and humidity on the product, and they do their study on to the certain period of the time. Based on that, they provide their conclusion that whether this product will be of the same quality during that specific period. On based on that, the expiry date or shelf life of the product is decided. Next department is quality assurance department. Quality assurance department is very important department which is responsible for the quality of the product. Quality is everyone's responsibility, but this department is specifically working for the quality of the product. This department reviews the documents. This department reviews each and every step of the manufacturing process. This department reviews the document. Department is responsible if anything happens to the quality of the product. Quality assurance department assures the quality of the product, and this department ensures that every department related to good manufacturing practices, warehouse, production, quality control and other departments are following the good manufacturing practices. They are working as per the guidelines, and everyone is working in direction of the compliance. In QA departments, the people who are working the R&D, they are DQA. There are another department, DQA, Development Quality Assurance. The people who are working with the R&D to ensure that the work is going on in compliance with the good manufacturing practices is called the DQA. Another type of QA is IPQA, in process quality assurance people. So these were the quality assurance people which are who are ensuring that the people are working in good manufacturing practices and following the compliance practices. Another department is engineering department. By engineering name itself, you can understand that the people working in this department are working on the instruments, equipments, facilities. So this department are responsible for the calibration of the instruments, maintenance of the instruments and equipments. They are responsible for the qualification of the equipment, and they are responsible for the facilities also. Another department is production. So production is the department which is responsible for the manufacturing of the product, and these are the people who manufacture the product of any pharmaceutical industry, and they follow the good manufacturing practices. Another department is EHS department. There are other departments also like HR department, IT department, business development, marketing, finance, supply chain and logistic and support. So I hope with this the people who are going to join pharmaceutical industry, they have got some idea that which are the sections and which are the areas are there in the pharmaceutical industry. Today this was the information I wanted to share with all of you today. Dr. Rupali Paranspe signing out until I bring the new information for all of you. Thank you.